Oh, it's getting worse. Gonna have to pull over. Get the microphone out my camera before I break it. And now I've got a wet crotch because I've got no waterproofs on. Hi, Geordie Bike Tester here again. Today we're going Kawasaki. We are on the Ninja 1100 SX SE. Yeah, the one with the cool bits, but we'll come to that when we do the walk round. So let's enjoy the ride out. Hopefully the weather will be in our favour. Doesn't look very good at the minute.
When I do these little bits of YouTube content, I do make a list of what I want to cover. Obviously this is a sports tourist. We have a belt down a twisty country lane. We're trying to get a little bit of touring in, a bit of dual carriageway and motorway work. And finally, you've got to have a play around the town, feel what it's like on the wrists, how heavy is it, what the gearbox is like. So I do try and cover all bases when I borrow the bikes over the weekend.
We'll have a little walk around this Ninja 1100 SX SE. Now we'll start at the front. Look how well painted the bike is. I mean, it's a quality bike, and look how thick the paint is on that front wheel. I mean, the whole bike is beautifully done. It's glistening away here in the sunshine. So you've got Brembo calipers with steel lines that go up to a Nissan radial master cylinder. You've got loads of braking power and loads of feel. Mega adjustable screen. Lovely big TFT, and with the TFT, if you want to use it, you've got your Rideology app, which is quite funky. I have played with it on the Z900. Haven't done it on this because I don't want to waste the QR code on me. Keep it for the customer that buys this bike. Lovely Öhlins rear shock there. Beautiful setup on this 1100 SX SE. So, motor is down from last year. You're 136 bhp and 113 newton meters of torque. But what happens is when the bhp goes down, the torque generally does go up, and it all gets walloped in the bottom of the rev range. And boy, has it, this feels a proper torque monster. It's lovely to ride. That quick shifter is absolutely mega. It works in all revs, poodling around the town, out on twisty country lanes. It's just excellent. Heated grips come as standard on the SX SE. Obviously there's your modes and your cruise control. Little USB-C charging point if you want to use it. So yeah, well spec'd bike. Obviously all the usual bits and bobs, your ABS and your Kawasaki traction control, KTRC, all linked with an IMU, so it all works beautifully, which I was having a bit play with today in the wet. It was quite horrible earlier today. This is my second pair of pants I've put on. But yeah, beautiful looking, well spec'd motorbike. This Ninja 1100 is beautiful, lovely and smooth, silky engine, beautiful sweet gearbox, the quick shifter, oh, it's amazing. Now they do make a big thing of saying it's been refined for 2025, oh, and it's lush. Any revs. As you'll see in a minute, I'm riding around the town and it's literally 2,000 revs or less, and the thing's just tickling through the gearbox. Ergonomics are absolutely awesome. Lovely high handlebars. You could do 1,000,000 miles on this, no bother. And the seat to foot peg ratio for me is lovely. I am very comfy, which you'll see in the sitting test. It is a comfy motorcycle to be on.
Well, I mentioned it in the walk round. Let's talk about it. This quick shifter is unbelievable. As you can see, it's literally ticking over through the traffic here in the town, and it's just whispering up and down the gearbox. It's just unbelievably slick, and even when you get it like bombing down a twisty country lane. It just works beautiful. You can see here in this little clip, I'm going up and down the gearbox, and there's no like jolt through me helmet or anything. It's just super slick. The best gearbox and quick shifter I've come across on a motorbike for years. It's absolutely mega. A lovely to use adjustable screen, and it's so simple. I love simple. So yeah, just under the dash as we know it, or meters as the manufacturers call them, is a little tab, and you push it down and releases the screen. And as you can see, it's dead easy to use, and there's quite a bit of adjustment. If you look on the stay that keeps the screen up in the air, you see there's lots of little notches. That shows you how much adjustment you've got, and it's just so easy to use. Push that tab down, screen goes up and down, lovely. Now the bike press seem to be obsessed with you adjusting screens on the move. That tab is too hidden out of the way, so you definitely can't do that. So this is a pull over, adjust your screen and get it happy for yourself. As you can see, the rain has got me, so let's head back home, as I say, change my trousers and get ourselves sorted for the sitting test. Yep, this is where you get an idea of dimensions of the bike with me clagged on it. So let's head off and go somewhere dry and do the sitting test. Here we go with the sitting test. I come in, I'm your benchmark, 5'10" with a 32-inch inside leg. So it gives you a good idea of how big this bike is and how much room you've got for your legs. Look at that, lovely riding position, nice short petrol tank so you're close to your handlebars, means your back's nice and straight and those handlebars are high so there's no achy wrists. Foot pegs, now they are quite sporty position if you do how I ride normally with my balls, my feet on the foot pegs, but if you shuffle backwards and forwards that's quite a relaxed knee. And I have shuffled my backside back a bit to get onto the fatter bit of the seat. If you do slide right forward close to the petrol tank, it does get thinner so your legs go straight down. Seat height on this fella is 835mm, so that's why I'm on the balls of my feet. So it's a tallish bike. I always advise with these little things, if you are fancying one, get yourself down to your local dealer and have a sit. Just make sure it fits.
Got a nice engine noise too. I've had a lovely engine noise if you ask me.
No bit of YouTube content would be complete without your sound bite or sound check of this Ninja 1100. So let's head somewhere, park up and have a listen.
Let's fire up this Ninja 1100 and have a quick listen. Now one of my bugbears sometimes is switchgear, where they don't fall to your fingers. Switchgear on this fella's lovely. It hasn't got many on your throttle side, literally a start stop button, and on the left hand switch gear you've got your cruise and your mode buttons and stuff like that, and it all falls very nicely under your thumb. Really works really well. Everything's just within, well, literally you can feel where you need to be.
Let's play with the cruise control. So you press the little centre bit and you'll see there's a little white dot appeared on the dash. That's your little dial saying your cruise control's on. You press the bottom one to hit set, and now I'm pressing the top one, which means it goes up through the speed. The bike press love it when you can fiddle with the speed. So yeah, you can go up through. See, I like the Triumph One Touch cruise control. So yeah, and now I'm going back down the speed using the minus button. And those two buttons, the bottom one sets your cruise control, the top one resumes your cruise control, but as you saw there, I can toggle between the speeds using those to adjust it. Hand off the throttle and I can adjust the speed, toggling up and through. And you'll see in a second, I'll push the centre button again and the little white dot will disappear, saying the cruise is turned off. Nice and easy to use. One of the odd things I did notice while editing this footage together is not only is this Ninja 1100 smooth on the road, it sounds smooth in these little bits of content. That motor is an absolute peach. You have modes you can use. You've got sport, you've got road, and you've got rain. And I was out in all weathers and I didn't bother changing the maps because the motor is so beautiful. The linear power delivery is excellent. Proper sweet motor. And your 235 kilogram curb weight sounds rather porky, but trust me, it rolls around those tyres beautiful. And if you check it out in the sitting test, you'll look how short it is, probably why it handles so well. So all in all, no wonder it's MCN's Sports Tourer of the Year 2025. Do hope this little bit of YouTube content has given you enough information. If you do need to know more, I work in a motorbike shop, I'll try and get the answers for you, so pop any questions in the comments below. Now if you like what I'm doing, thumbs up. If you love what I'm doing, please subscribe, and as you can see there's plenty of content on my channel, so hopefully we'll see you on another bit watching it soon. Bye for now.